Hello, guess what?
What?
I'm pregnant!
No way.
Yes,
No way.
Well, you work at that guy's office, right? I can go check
I
out
work
my...
at the gynecologist. You should come by sometime and, get it checked out.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
should go
serious?
because I think it's been a few months since nothing's happening, so I have to go check. Maybe I'm a few weeks ahead.
Girl, you better hurry.
Okay. Hello, doctor. How are you?
I'm good. What are you in for today?
Yes, I think I'm pregnant. There's 5 positive tests, and I just want to make sure that I'm actually pregnant.
Okay. So let's check your results and see. All right. Let me just pull it up. So, from the data that we've gotten, yes, you are pregnant.
Okay.
You're a few days in. Your fetus is growing. The weight's increasing. And we expect you to have your baby around 305 days, all right?
Okay. Maybe that's why I've been not fitting in my clothes lately.
Yeah, that could be. That could be.
Wow, so I'm pretty far off already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So would you want me to come by for a weekly visit or a monthly visit?
Weekly visit seems better.
Okay. Awesome. So I'll see you next week, doctor.
All right. Nice to see you.
Hey, so I noticed that you haven't been going to the doctors lately. What's going on with that?
Well, as you can see, I could basically roll my way there. I can't. I'm too tired.
Are you serious? You should keep up though.
Well, you work there. Don't you know anything?
Yeah, don't you want to know when you're gonna have the baby?
Actually, yeah, but I don't want to go to the doctor.
Oh, I know the data though. I could tell you that around 40 weeks from now, you won't have the baby. You won't have it. Are you gonna be ready?
Well, yeah, I feel pretty good. I want to have a natural birth, so I'll be going to the chiropractor and everything so that I could just come right out.
No, I think you should go to the doctor right now.
All right. Well, I won't go because you're already telling me where I'm having the baby. So thank you. Bye.
Retractors? There you go. Where is our neonatologist?
Scrubbing in.
Bovie? Hemostat?
He didn't.
I'm so sorry.
Through the first part of the video, Nikki goes to the doctor where she finds out that she's pregnant. Through this news, the doctor was able to show her the data of how far along she was in pregnancy. Now, the data that he explained was the Forbes graph, which is in the first derivative showing an instantaneous rate of change as time goes by in days, there's a change in weight. The reason why they use the first derivative is one of the most common types of data shown when it comes to fetal weight or placental weight. Through this data, Nikki understands what day she's going to be giving birth and how far along she is for that day. Now, where she messed up was by not going to the doctor each week, causing her to not understand why she was feeling a certain way or feeling off on her pregnancy. The reason why was her R-squared value. Now, the R-squared value shows how fit the graph is. And through this graph, the R-squared value was at 0.7, showing it wasn't close to 1, causing fluctuations in baby's weight, showing certain problems through the time before her pregnancy. This also plays in hand with the placental weight, showing the same set of data, which shows the same set of problems causing changes in the amount of nutrients and nitrogen going toward the baby, which could cause it to die or have multiple problems. When Nikki is getting a C-section, it shows a change in the fetal growth rate, showing the baby leaving the body and being born. This shows our second derivative where at the inflection point, the baby's weight is at a plateau, and the change of this rate is from one that's exiting the uterus to one where it's going into the outside environment. This also goes for our placental weight, where at the inflection point, the weight of the placenta does not change, rather the environment does, where it is moving from the uteral environment to one outside since it is no longer being abused. The second thing noticed on the second derivative graph that this happens after the birth of the fetus, seeing that it's not at 0, rather the fetus was, meaning that once the fetus was born, then the placenta was exiting the uterus, showing that it was no longer being abused to the fetus.
Here in figure 5, we see the data that portrays the visits. It could be monthly, weekly visits that Nikki went to her OBGYN, the time and days, and the weight in grams. It is portrayed where about 62 weeks, which is roughly 2 months, the weight of the fetus becomes significant, and it's the inflection point of the graph. For figure 6, we can observe the placental weight, observing time in days and the weight in grams, and we can see that it is about a month more than the fetal weight, where the inflection point is observed at 105 days, which is around 3 months, that the weight of the placenta becomes significant. After gathering some data of averages of volumes during weeks of gestations of placentas, we were able to observe the inflection point on the graph we created about 32 weeks, which is where there is an inflection point, and it portrays the time where the average volume in milliliters has changed. It's increasing at a slower rate. We can be able to say from the beginning of 20 weeks up to 30 weeks, the baby's placental volume was definitely increasing at an increasing rate, and after 32 weeks it was increasing at a decreasing rate. In figure 8, we were able to find the derivative of the graph where the data was portrayed for the change in volume in weeks. And the derivative shows the critical point, which was our inflection point in our previous graph. And it roughly shows the critical point at 50 weeks. We can believe that this is where the placenta gets discarded. That has the potential to be able to absorb a higher volume. It could be able to reach a higher volume until up to 15 weeks in a perfect environment, controlled environment.
When comparing the placental weight and the placental volume, there are many things to consider. For one, the units of the measurements for both are completely different from one another. Weight refers to how heavy the placenta is, while volume refers to how much space the placenta takes up. When observing both graphs separately, there is a difference in inflection points. Therefore, comparing or using one data over the another will vary when using it to track a birth. The original Forbes data presents the average of fetal weight and placental weight during a normal pregnancy of around 9 months. Though the data suggests that by 40 weeks into pregnancy, that is the time where the fetus should be ready to exit the mother's body by then. However, in Nikki's case, there were complications that made her data different from the original. Though not highly recommended by doctors, mothers always want to find another way to give birth rather than the traditional way. In Nikki's case, she wanted a natural birth with not much assistance from the doctor. Nikki was also involved with a brutal car accident during her pregnancy. She was immediately forced to do a traditional C-section in order to try and save her baby's life. In the end, the baby did not survive the crash and was pronounced dead once birthed by Nikki. As mentioned, there are many mothers today that experience a series of unfortunate events during pregnancy. We can conclude in Forbes data, it is only the average of a group of babies being recorded. So complications or failed births may not have been recorded for his results.